Ladies and gentlemen, I'm taking it all here. Be okay?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes. It could be worse.
I know, John.
First of all, welcome once again to Loyalist Ridgeville. I have to apologise for the Grand Master of Belfast. He's got another long-standing commitment this afternoon. He's not able to make it. So I got through into the deep end. First of all, before I start, I'm going to have to ask you all, especially those at the back there, to keep the noise down. The reason for this is that recently an Ardoyne resident complained following the row over the Druids. Remember the comedy act up at Ardoyne there in August? Telling us all to go home. At least they knew they were going to sing that. I've been up beside them, because that's exactly what we've been trying to do for the last 16 months. But she was she shot on the website, I think it was the BBC website, complaining that our protests are so loud that they can't even hear their own TVs in their own houses. That's right, we're too loud.
What about the helicopters?
They're leaving in front of me there. Even there's no ban to say that they can't hear the TVs in their own houses. They're several hundred yards away and they can't hear EastEnders. God love them. At least that's something they should be able to thank us for. So, please keep it down. That's a little rowdiness. But seriously, this is another lie to give the Parades Commission another excuse, because I must be running out of excuses now. These people need to get out more. In fact, they spend so much energy shooting and bombing and gathering their own to stop us going home. I mustn't have TVs. They'll be saying next they're all going to have TV licenses, or maybe that's one lie too many. Get the Jim Welch treatment for that one. At a time when the Irish Rapist Army is in full deflection mode, I'll help them by talking about another cover-up. Now, as a member of one of the three lodges affected by the continuing denial of our right to proceed home along the only viable route to Ballysullen and Upper Ardoyne, I'd like to share some thoughts regarding a so-called panel announced recently by the Secretary of State for Northern Ireland. Now, let me say here now, I wouldn't believe a word comes out of that woman's mouth. Didn't believe a word came out of Mo Modem's mouth. Didn't believe a word came out of John Reid's mouth. Certainly didn't believe a word came out of Peter Hain's mouth, and she's no different. From the outset, the main concern of the three lodges has been to uncover and to make public the truth regarding the issues that have led to the current farcical situation that exists in Ridgeville to Adele at the minute. A situation that could be resolved in 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes. Yet the government and other groups refuse to countenance any realistic move towards a resolution. Much is made, for example, of the alleged costs around the parades in camp. Alleged because we believe that the sums quoted are greatly exaggerated and have more to do with the threatened potential and actual violence perpetrated by Republicans of whatever shade than with a peaceful and legal protest. At a time when resources, both in terms of cash and manpower, are supposedly under extreme pressure, we found that in just over a year, the government were able to ship in hundreds of police officers from the mainland in 2013, a move that logistically preceded the alleged determination by the Parades Commission by a considerable time. That's something that wasn't even considered all throughout the recent IRA murder campaign. In 2014, during the busiest by far parading day of the year, they were able to deploy 1,000 officers in and around the Crumlin Road. And since July 2013, they were able to deploy a large number of police nightly with, in their own words, a crippling drain of resources and manpower. All this to prevent a small number of men, women and children from walking home. This is a situation you're more likely to find in North Korea and Northern Iraq, not Northern Ireland. But it appears that the pressure and resources isn't all that crippling when it suits them. So at present we are far from convinced that this panel is designed to uncover the truth of what has occurred in the past in relation to this area. We are concerned that the intention is not to uncover the truth, but rather to effect a whitewash. Why are we so cynical? There are a number of reasons, not least the duplicity, lies, cover-ups and underhand deals made in the past. It's interesting to note the almost hysterical reaction to this inquiry, as it should be, but it isn't, by the Republican nationalist groups involved. They insist that the Parades Commission cannot be undermined. In fact, they insist there can be no investigation into the activities of this or previous commissions. Why are they so scared? If the PC have acted legally, honestly, fairly, and without outside interference, then any in-depth investigation will not undermine their authority, it will reinforce it. Yet they're scared. It is widely believed, and ever since its inception, this has confirmed this belief, that the Prayers Commission was set up as a result of secret backdoor deals of the type that Her Majesty government have proved themselves to be so adept. What Republicans demanded was an official rubber stamp to endorse their intolerant, bigoted and intransigent stance towards the loyal orders. They have certainly got this in the form of the Prayers Commission. This is why they demand that this unwanted, unelected, unrepresentative and unfair quango must also be untouchable. They say that not only are the Prayers Commission the law, they say they're above the law. We say not only is it desirable for this quango to be investigated publicly, it is imperative in the interest of democracy for this to happen. Just over a year ago, the only province-wide democratically elected body, the Northern Ireland Assembly, voted to condemn this commission and to reverse its disastrous decision. However, the groups that are most vociferous in demanding respect for democracy, especially, for instance, in relation to the Union flag issue in Belfast, decided to ignore this democratic decision. They're only Democrats when it suits them. Instead, we are fuzzied with another loudmouth, opinionated, pro-Republican American has-been, or rather, it never was. And where did he get his expert views? No one knows. He's never been here before. But the pro-IRA priest, Sean McManus, thinks he's spot on. I was going to say he's another Ted Kennedy, except that in Hart's case, the girl lived. The entire issue surrounding praying in North Belfast needs a thorough investigation. Everybody knows that, especially the part played by various Prayers Commissions over the years and their cosy relationships with residents groups, Republican and nationalist political parties, the PSNI and the Dublin government. Yet the influence exerted by Sinn Féin, the SDLP and the Department of Foreign Affairs in Dublin insist that this is not to happen. Add to this the reluctance of Her Majesty's government to do anything that might uncover more dirty deals, covering the period from the so-called Belfast Agreement negotiations up to the present day, as well as our well-known reluctance to do anything that might annoy the Shinners. And it's easy to see why we are doubtful that this suggested panel will provide any meaningful answers. Again, we ask, why are they afraid of openness and transparency? If they have nothing to hide, they have nothing to fear. It's obvious to all that the PC are a major part of this problem, and the Republicans defend them to the hilt. That says it all. After all, it was the Republicans who made this a problem, and it suits them to keep the pot stirring until they get a total victory. We have yet to be informed of the scope and makeup of this proposed body. Until then, we feel that we cannot endorse these proposals. However, it appears to be the only show in town. We are not yet rejecting it outright, and we reserve the right to do so. Much more information is required from the Secretary of State. Even then, any sign of duplicity, cover-up, dishonesty, smokescreen, conspiracy or deflection will have serious consequences for any initiatives of this type, so be warned, Theresa. In the meantime, the regular periods in the area will continue unabated and possibly extended. Don't listen to any rumours about things being scaled back. We may extend them, but we'll certainly keep them going, irrespective of any pressure exerted on us by the NIO, the Republicans, or by Kelly's heroes stand behind us. Finishing now, because all these boys say they'll have to get over East Belfast to get some Protestants off the street, as usual. So, I'll end now by saying no surrender, and if we'll give the members of the lodges a few seconds to disappear, and then we can finish this national anthem. Thank you.
God save our gracious Queen. Long live our noble Queen, God save our Queen. Send her victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us, God save us.